Good morning, dear children, and welcome to the online class of English poetry on the poem which we had started, that is, The Solitary Reaper by the nature poet William Wordsworth. I think you all shall be doing the activities and showing it to your teachers regularly. We are doing our duties, and dear ones, we expect that you all shall be doing your duties, that is, simply learning and learning. Remember, children, an idle mind is the citadel of devils. It means ଅଳସୁଆମାନେ ଶୈତାନୀର ଗନ୍ତାଘର. But I don't expect you so. ତୁମେ ତ ସବୁ ସୁନା ପିଲା ଭଳି ନା. ତୁମେ ଘରେ ପାଠ ପଢ଼, ଟାସ୍କ କର, ତୁମେମାନେ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ଭଲ କରିବ, ଏଇଟା ମୋ ମନ କହୁଛି. This is my earnest request you all to learn and to do your homework regularly.
Now, students, we have already learned the first and second stanza of the poem, and now I am going to ask you some simple questions from those two stanzas. Try to answer them. I will also help you. The first question is, whom did the poet listen? Answer: the poet listened to the beautiful song of the solitary reaper. The second question is, what was the girl doing? The answer is, the girl was doing three activities at a time. She was cutting the corn, she was binding the corn, and along with these two activities, she was also singing an enchanting song. The third question is, what kind of song the girl was singing? According to the poet, the girl was singing a sad song or a melancholy song. The fourth question, name the two birds whose voice the poet has described in the second stanza. The answer is, in the second stanza, the poet has described the beautiful voice of two birds, the nightingale and the cuckoo bird. The fifth question, for whom did the nightingale chant? The nightingale chanted for the weary-wandering travelers. Question number 6. How did the weary-wandering travelers make themselves relax? The weary-wandering travelers made themselves relax by listening to the song of the nightingale. Question number 7. How was the voice of the cuckoo bird? The voice of the cuckoo bird was very thrilling. Question 8. Whose voice did the poet find the sweetest? Among the three singers, the nightingale, the cuckoo bird, and the solitary reaper, the voice of the solitary reaper was the sweetest for the poet.
Now we shall go to the fifth and sixth stanzas of the poem. Remember that the poet William Wordsworth was so deeply affected by the lovely tune of the solitary Highland girl that he even felt her song better than that of the nightingale and the cuckoo bird as well. He also felt that Her song was full of sorrow, as no other tune other than a sad or sorrowful or melancholy song can be so sweet. However, the poet was not able to understand the real theme or the meaning of the song of that Highland girl, as the language was perhaps a little different than the language of the poet himself. It might be a tribal language, he supposed. So, the poet was eager to know the meaning of this song. Why was the girl singing such a melancholic, such a sorrowful, such a sad song? He asked the fellow companions of him about the meaning of this song. He himself also guessed the meaning of the poem himself. So, what did he guess? Firstly, he thought it might be about a sorrowful event of long years past. Secondly, he imagined that it might also be about a course of events happened in a tragic battle, Juddha. Thirdly, he guessed that it might have been a regular, ordinary song of everyday life, but full of sorrow. And lastly, in the fourth place, he even thought that the girl might have lost something or somebody which was unbearable for her, which made her song so sorrowful. Again, the romantic poet returned back from his stream of unconscious stage, unconscious world to the real world and opined that whatever may be the meaning of the poem, it was really enchanting, attractive. So, children, this much today. Now, listen the related 8 lines or 2 stanzas of the poem, the beautiful 8 lines sung by Ananya. So, listen it.
Will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow for old, unhappy, far off things, and battles long ago. Or is it some more humble lay, familiar matter of today, some natural sorrow, loss, or pain that has been and may be again? কবি পচরালে কাଇଁ গীত ইটা কহ কিয়ে দয়া করি কেন কারণ্য এতকি দরদ কীর্তি রহিছে ভরি দুঃখর অতীত ভালি কায়ে দুঃখর অতীত ভালি কেন যুধরে কি নিজর কিয়ে যাইতিলে কায়ে চালি কিয়া ଏଇଟା ସବୁଦିନିଆ ସାଧାରଣ କଥା ଗୁଟେ ଯେନ୍ ଦୁଃଖ ଦଶା ଥିଲା ଅଛେ ଥିବା ନାଇଁ ସରେ କେଭେ ମୁଟେ ହଜଲା ମରଲା କଥା ହୋ ହଜଲା ମରଲା କଥା ନିଜର ଲୋକଟେ ଛାଡ଼ି ଭାଗି ଗଲେ ସବକର ଅଥା ବିଥା।
Now, what are the new words or expressions or phrases here? Note it down. Number 1, plaintive number. That means sad music. Remember the meaning of the phrase. It seems very familiar to you, but actually the meaning is something different. Plaintive number means sad music. କରୁଣ ରାଗିଣୀ, ଦୁଃଖପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ସୁର ବା ସ୍ୱର। Number 2, far off thing, the matter or event of long long ago, ଦୂର ଅତୀତର ଘଟଣା, ବହୁତ ଦିନ ପୂର୍ବର ଘଟଣା। 3, ହମ୍ବୁଲ୍ଲେ, ହମ୍ବୁଲ୍ଲେ means ordinary song, ସାଧାରଣ ଗୀତ, ଲୋକଗୀତ, ଯାହା ସମସ୍ତେ ଜାଣନ୍ତି, ସମସ୍ତେ ଗାଆନ୍ତି, ଝିଅଟା ବି ଗାଉଛି ଆଉ। 4, familiar, familiar means well known, ଜଣାଶୁଣା, ଯାହାକୁ ଆମେ ସବୁଦିନ ଜାଣୁ, that much. Now you the good boys and girls, read the 8 lines of this poem which you heard now again and again, very mindfully, very simple lines. Just try to understand and remember. I request you again, just try to understand and remember, because Panigrahi sir is going to ask you some questions from these lines. However, I think Panigrahi sir will be kind enough to ask you only the simple questions. But read the lines mindfully, okay? Okay, listen and read it.
Thank you, Ratha sir. Now, dear students, you must have read the stanza at least thrice, and now I am going to ask you some simple questions. Try to answer them. If you cannot find the answer, go to the text again, and in the stanza, the answer is written. Just trace it. The first question is, what is the stanza about? এই স্টাঞ্জাটা কেউ বিষয়ে অটে? Second question, in this stanza there is a line. Will no one tell me what she sings? What does this line indicate? The third question is, why was the poet not able to understand the theme of the song that the girl was singing? Dear students, here I am giving you a hint. The hint is that the girl was singing in the local language of Scotland, that is Gaelic. Question 4. If the poet couldn't understand the theme of the song, how could he guess that it was a sad song? ଏଠାରେ ପିଲାମାନେ ମୁଁ ତୁମମାନଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ ହିଣ୍ଟସ୍ ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହେଁ ଯେ ତୁମେ ଧରାଯାଉ ଗୋଟେ ତାମିଲ ଗୀତ ଶୁଣୁଛ, ଗୀତଟାକୁ ତୁମେ ଉପଭୋଗ କରୁଛ, ଯଦିଓ ତୁମେ ତାମିଲ ଜାଣିନ, ତୁମେ ଜାଣିପାରୁଛ ଯେ ଗୀତଟା ଖୁସିର ଗୀତ ଅଟେ କି ଗୀତଟା ଦୁଃଖର ଗୀତ ଅଟେ। କିପରି ଜାଣୁଛ ତୁମେ? Fifth question. Though the poet was not able to understand the theme of the song, he could guess that the theme might be related to two matters. What were the two matters? Question 6th. What happened in Scotland in the far past? ଏଠାରେ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ସୂଚନା ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହେଁ ଯେ ଅତୀତରେ ସ୍କଟଲାଣ୍ଡରେ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡ଼ିଏ ରାଜା ଥିଲେ, ସାମନ୍ତମାନେ ଥିଲେ। ସେମାନେ ନିଜ ନିଜ ଭିତରେ ବାରମ୍ବାର ଲଢ଼େଇ ଲଢ଼ୁଥିଲେ। The seventh question is, that has been and may be again refers to what? यार अर्थ कौन? That's all, student. Thank you. You write down the answers in your notebook and get it correct from your teachers.